things, he's go.
That's it. Love you guys. Let's go. Gang on me, gang on three. 1, 2, 3. Gang.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
The Las Vegas Raiders didn't draft well in the first round in the second John Gruden era, but running back Josh Jacobs is one of the hits. I don't know if it's because the new regime doesn't value running backs, but they didn't seem like they wanted him when they got here. The first thing they did was decline his fifth-year option, and after that, they brought 2 free agent running backs in and drafted 2 running backs. I was as surprised as ever they would do something like that. Jacobs rushed for 1,000 yards or more in 2 out of his 3 seasons, and in the one that they didn't last year because of injury, he literally ran the Raiders into the playoffs. Now, the Raiders are faced with possibly losing him this offseason, but they better not. The new regime better sign him or use that franchise tag on him. You can't let a guy like that walk after he performed the way he did. He did everything you need a running back to do, so he didn't have to come off the field other than to rest. Those are the kinds of running backs you draft in the first round, and this year, Jacobs proved that is definitely his worth. Let's start with Jacobs' vision. We got zone here. He starts to his left, and when it's not there, he sees the backside hole with that vision and gets through it for a nice gain. Alright, here we got an ISO. Jacobs is going to start toward the design hole and see it's not there, but with his vision he sees the hole on the backside again. Alright, here we got zone stretch. Jacobs is going to start to his left, cut it back right, and then there's a man coming free, but he sees a hole inside, so he's going to go ahead and get through it for a nice gain. Alright, here we got another zone stretch coming. The temptation for Jacobs would be to cut it up into this hole, but it would close fast. Meanwhile, he has something developing right in front of him and he gets through it for a nice gain. Now we go to his power. Watch him on this ISO here. Breaks the tackle, then spin move. You still see the vision to see these holes, but he's a tough customer between the tackles. Yeah, getting Jacobs on the ground is a big chore. Look at the broken tackles. Look at this. Nope, and then finally tackled. Here comes that ISO again. The Raiders punished the Chiefs with the ISO that night. If only he could have broken one more tackle. Here he's going to find a small hole, break some tackles on the way through it, and almost pop through there. Now we're looking at his elusiveness, which he has plenty of. First man usually misses. On this one he's going outside. And here we got ISO, he cuts it outside, then back inside. Now here he comes, and do they have him in the backfield? Nope, and then Here he's heading outside on the toss, and fullback Jakob Johnson throws a no-hitter, then makes him miss anyway. Jacobs is really good at making guys miss in the backfield, making something out of nothing. My bad, I got the wrong guy marked here, but Jacobs is going to slip the tackle of the middle linebacker for a nice gain here. Alright, here we have the guard pulling, so we got power out of the gun. The linebacker's going to read it, but still miss because of Jacobs. Here, Darren Waller's trapping a defensive tackle. I don't know about that. Yeah, this doesn't look too good, but Jacobs is going to help Waller by jump cutting to his left. And he already has another immediate threat, and he's going to turn his shoulder to get away from this one. That went from a loss of 2 to no gain to a gain of 6. Alright, we got zone stretch, and he's going to have to cut it back, and then, he's trapped. He has defenders on both sides, but he's going to go ahead and freak it and make a big play anyway. Speaking of big plays, Jacobs made his fair share of his. Here's a nice cutback for a 15-yard touchdown against the Houston Texans. Here Jacobs is going to do it on the ISO with a little extra help from receiver Mac Hollins. That's a 20-yard touchdown. And while this isn't a touchdown, it's going to be a 37-yard gain for Jacobs. This is a beautiful 30-yard touchdown run. Then the stiff arm right after, and he's gone. And here, with all the speed he's not supposed to have, he goes 86 yards for the touchdown. Jacobs is also great in short yardage and goal line situations. He always seems to be able to find that soft spot or crack in the defense. Here he's going to slide through untouched. Here he finds that small hole again, and it's easy work. Doesn't always have to be up the middle. He can hit the corner outside too. Alright, let's pull it back a little bit. This one's from 6 yards out. And this one's from 7. This is another situation Jacobs doesn't have to come out of the game for. Another situation he doesn't have to come out of the game for is passing downs, because he has excellent hands coming out of the backfield. And when he gets that ball in space, you know the first guy's going to miss, right? Here he comes again, and excellent job of sinking his hips when he cuts. It isn't just short passes with him either. Jacobs showed you can get him the ball down the field too. You can also line him up out wide. Need him to stay in a block, he can do that too. If a linebacker's coming, no problem, he got him. Here he does a good job of cutting the outside linebacker so he can't get his hands up. Here he stonewalls the inside linebacker. Watch what he does to this defensive lineman here. And here he keeps the blitzing defensive back off the quarterback. I don't know what the new regime was thinking when Jacobs here. Did they not watch tape from past years? I absolutely cannot believe they picked Brandon Bolden of all people to try to take his job. I don't think there's ever been a running back that's played 9 years that's accomplished less than Bolden. But while Bolden wasn't even suiting up for preseason games, Jacobs was playing in them. But Jacobs has since proven himself, leading the league in rushing and total yards from scrimmage. So it's time to reward him with a big fat contract. Whatever they do, they can't just let him walk in free agency. Thank you for watching. See you next time.